Good morning, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. I am so glad that you are joining me today. Before we talk about today's worship service, let's sing a quick song to welcome everyone that has joined us. If you know it, sing along. If not, you can dance with me. Are you ready? Hello, everybody. How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Hello, everybody. How do you do? God loves you today. Thank you for singing and dancing. Today is Transfiguration Sunday. Transfiguration means like a change. Now, this does not mean that we are going to change a turtle into a water glass. Now, for us, Transfiguration Sunday is about a time where Jesus went with some of his disciples up a mountain. You will hear all about what happened during the third reading. We will hear 3 readings today. Our first reading is from the book of Psalms. We will hear, "Our God comes and does not keep silence." Our second reading is from the book of 2 Corinthians, which is a letter. And today, we're only going to read one verse of this letter. Here. It says, "For it is the God who said, 'Let light shine out of darkness,' who has shone in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ." Our third reading is from the Gospel of Mark and tells the story of the Transfiguration. If you listen to the words of the anthem where Bill and Mary are going to sing, you'll hear even more about this story. God does not keep silent. That's what it said in the Psalms, and that's what we know. God tells us to let our light shine. And in the opening prayer today, we will say words from Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., praying, "Help us to realize that humanity was created to shine like the stars." If you want a special project for during this service today, consider making a star to share with someone. You can use markers, crayons, aluminum foil, or whatever you have at home. I think I'll use a pipe cleaner. And while you're making it, think of the light that's inside of you, and think of the light that's inside of others. How can we make sure that we are seeing everyone's light, including our own? Now, today's story is about love. Love by Matt de la Peña and illustrated by Loren Long. In the beginning, there is light, and 2 wide-eyed figures standing near the foot of your bed, and the sound of their voices is love. A cab driver plays love softly on his radio, while you bounce in back with the bumps of the city. And everything smells new, and it smells like life. Love, too, is the smell of crashing waves, and a train whistling blindly in the distance. And each night, the sky above your trailer turns the color of love. In a crowded concrete park, you toddle toward summer sprinklers, while older kids skip rope and run up the slide. And soon, you are running among them, and the echo of your laughter is love. On the night the fire alarm blares, you're pulled from sleep and whisked into the street, where a quiet old lady is pointing to the sky. Stars shine long after they've flamed out, she tells you. And the shine they shine with is love. But it's not only stars that flame out, you discover. It's summers, too, and friendships and people. One day, you find your family nervously huddled around the TV. But when you ask what happened, they answer with silence and shift between you and the screen. In your dream that night, you are searching for a love that seems lost. You open and close drawers, lift cushions, empty old toy bins. But there's nothing. You wake with a start in the arms of a loved one who bends to your ear and whispers, "It's okay, it's okay, it's love." And in time, you learn to recognize a love overlooked, a love that wakes at dawn and rides to work on the school bus, rides to work on the bus, a slice of burned toast that tastes like love. And it's love in each deep crease of your grandfather's face as he lowers himself onto an overturned bucket to fish. And it's love in the rustling leaves of gnarled trees lined behind the flower fields. And it's love in the made-up stories your uncles tell in the backyard between wild horseshoe throws. And the man in rags outside the subway station plays love notes that lift into the sky like tiny beacons of light. And the face staring back in the bathroom mirror, this, too, is love. So when the time comes for you to set off on your own, heavy winds will sweep past your building, and great gray clouds will congregate above. Your loved ones will stand there like puddles beneath their umbrellas, holding you tight and kissing you and wishing you luck. But it won't be luck you'll leave with, because you'll have love. You'll have love, love, love. The end. We talked about how transfiguration means to change. David is going to talk about this in his sermon too, but I love thinking about how love has changed me, how I can continue to listen to the love around me, to the love of God, to accept it in. Today is Valentine's Day, we said, and it's Transfiguration Sunday. But did you know that this last week was also the Lunar New Year, welcoming the year of the ox? Or, as my friend Good Cow likes to say, Happy Moo Year. And this whole month is Black History Month. And we could talk about how really we should be learning all of our history all of the time, but sometimes we're not very good at that. So sometimes it's important to say, hey, let's learn about Black history this month, because we don't always do a good job of that. Learning history, celebrating with one another, sharing cheer, or Valentine's, or maybe even a star that you made. These are all ways to share love and to accept love. This week, this month, this year, may you accept love, may you love, and may you be changed by love. To close today, will you sing the first verse of This Little Light of Mine with me? We will also sing this song in the service today. Ready? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. May your light shine, friends. Bye.